name's Payton Curry. This is a behind-the-scenes look at the Brat House in Old Town Scottsdale. Up here on the walls you see we've got some reclaimed ammo boxes. What we tried to do here at the Brat House in Old Town is take a few things from the neighborhood and take a few things from close by. Of course, next door we've got the rifle range. For here we decided to bring brats and buns and guns, I guess. So here what you see, this is going to be the quick service side of the Brat House. This is where you'll be buying some of our sausages by the pound, which we'll be making, of course, in-house. You'll be able to buy some of our pickled vegetables. Right here is going to be a big merchandising stand where we'll have pickles from Maya's farm, pickles from Bob McClendon, Two Wash Ranch, just really utilizing what's coming out of Arizona. So it's nice in that sense to be able to show some love that way. Also back here, this is where the pretzel production is going to be. We've got Hayden Flour Mills doing all of our grains for us. We're doing traditional German lye dip pretzels here, and we also have a beautiful organic ice cream machine where we'll be doing some date shakes and things with dates from around the valley here as well. We're going to step back into my cockpit, I guess, which is the kitchen of the Brat House side. Again, we're keeping it simple here in the back. This is not a chef-driven restaurant. This is more of a concept-driven restaurant where it's brats, man. We're not reinventing the wheel or the bun. So here we've got flat top, we've got a grill, 2 fryers, and then pretty much garmage, which will have 3 salads. Salads coming from the local farms as well, all the greens and such. So this is the dream machine behind the scenes here. We'll be standing here twisting brats, cooking brats, and literally it's going to be Midwestern beer garden mentality. So you can hear the rumblings outside. This is what a day of my life is like now. Now that I've got Curiosity Consulting running, this is one of our concepts that's being built. When you aren't just the chef of a restaurant, but you're also a partner and owner, this is part of your daily routine. You have to make sure that these guys are out here staying busy all day. Just like our kitchens, you know, we got to keep people working. So out here, this whole area is going to be all beer garden. We've got big German-style tables out here, about 16, 20 seats. And then on the flip side of this, we've got a side on the other side where we'll be able to do horseshoes, we'll be able to do cornhole, we'll have a game, a washers game, which is kind of nice. And then you see the blue on that back wall. We've got local artists coming in quarterly, and they're going to be painting on these walls. And then on the other side over here, we'll travel over to the beer house, or the brew house is what we're calling it. We put in a separate walk-in outside so we don't affect the flavors of our Austrian and German beers by shooting them with gas. So this way, all of our beers are going straight from keg to tap. So they'll come in here, so all these 24 taps of beers directly from the keg. Therefore, no glycol, therefore no affecting the flavor or manipulating the smell and aroma of the beer. And again, we're doing that same thing with our brats, with the meat that goes into the brats. Even our vegan brats that we're doing, we're keeping it simple, stupid, and just getting it straight from the source to your mouth, whether it's beer or brats. So inside this room, when this was the Oregano's bar, we gutted the entire thing and then rebuilt it. And by rebuilding it, we were able to put the bar where we wanted, put the windows kind of move and shake a little bit. So again, the benefits of not just remaining a cook for the rest of your life, gentlemen and ladies that are out there. As you cook in a kitchen, you need to think, what would I do next? And when you have these ideas for your own restaurant, you actually need to go out and implement those ideas. Take a chance, take a risk, and make some business and make some money. Our money was spent in here. All my peanuts went into this, but it's a beautiful wood bar. We've got 3, 4 tops, maybe 4, and then a giant family-style table. So we went from, instead of ripping everything out, we took the wood out and reused as much of it as possible. This wood that you see up here came from northern Arizona. It's mushroom wood, so careful if you're over there licking the wood. You might have a long, strange trip, I guess, for the Grateful Dead reference number 1. But for us, we wanted to keep it nice. We wanted to keep that Midwestern feel, and for us, nothing does that than more wood, right? So then come over here.
Usually
This is Dave, the mastermind behind the brewhouse concept. And then this, Dave designed the lighting structure here again to remain nice and light, but also have a presence in the brewhouse side. So, family style table. Up here will be a flat screen for the games. There'll be another one in the back corner, so we didn't forget about you sports fans. Now we're gonna walk into the I guess the schoolhouse side of life. So we've got the brat house, the brew house, and the schoolhouse. So stepping back in here into our employee lounge, this is where all the employees will do their debaucherous things. And then back here, this is where we're producing all of the sausage. So it's madness right now. This is everything that every cook kind of has to go through, is organizing and reorganizing. This is actually my smoker that I purchased back from my original restaurant called Digestif in Old Town, so it's nice to have R2D2 back. And then back here, this is where everything's going to be made. You see, we have mustard seeds of all shapes and sizes. Yes, we're making our own mustard. Why? Because it's simple, stupid. No additives going into it, no fake agents going into it, caking agents and stuff to thicken. We had a sink built to go into here. This is the sausage table. So sometimes you find sausage tables in Vegas, sometimes Old Town Scottsdale. And then we go into the walk-in. Inside here, you can see we've got some test brats that we've been working on for the last 2.5 weeks. Some of our local produce from all the farmers. And then we've also got our artisan sodas. This is a freezer, of course. What's frozen? Not much. So coming in here, Maya's Farm, Bob McClendon, everything dated, labeled as it should be. Get these guys into the habits before we even open for service. And keep it consistent throughout that. So coming into a kitchen, guys, when you're starting your own restaurant and doing your own thing that you've been talking at the bars for your entire cooking career, you still need to maintain those habits, especially because it's yours and you're now the head of the snake. So this is where the training's going to go on. Our cooking classes will go on, and once a month we're bringing local chefs into the brat house to do their own sausages. So maybe you'll come in and throw your sausage in my mouth and I'll learn something from you. Payton Curry, brat house, brew house, schoolhouse. I'm out of here. Cheers, folks. Stay true.